Hi everyone! In this tutorial I want to show you how to crochet a flower. This flower can be attached to many different items such as hats, beanies, jumpers, bags, headbands and so on. So in order to make this flower you will need the following items. You will need your selective yarn. As for myself, I'm using this beautiful yarn. This is Sweet Roll. It is 100% acrylic, and for this yarn I need a crochet hook 5.5 millimeters or letter I. You'll also need scissors and a sewing needle to sew in your ends. Just keep in mind that you don't need to use this particular yarn. You can use any yarn that you prefer. Just make sure that you use the right hook that is required for your yarn. Now let's start to make the crochet flower. I would also like to add that you can make this flower in one single color, 2 colors or 3 colors. It's really up to you. But for this tutorial, I'm gonna show you how to make it in 2 colors. But of course, if you prefer, you can make the flower in one single color. It's really up to you. For this tutorial, I'm still gonna use sweet rolls, but I'm just gonna use it in a different color. Okay, so once you have your selective yarn and the required hook, let me just get some more yarn. We're gonna begin by making a magic circle. So have your yarn folded by the thumb, then wrap it around your fingers once, put it under the thumb, wrap it around your fingers twice, and then again place it under your thumb. The crochet hook, place it under, pull it through, twist, then grab onto this yarn. Release some pressure from the thumb so you have more yarn and just pull it through. Then let go and just hold it in place. And then just chain 1 to secure this stitch in place. If this space is too large, just pull on this thread to make it smaller. And now we're gonna go ahead and make 8 double crochet into the circle. So yarn over your hook, insert the hook into the space, pull through 1, pull through twice. Again, once, twice, 2. So we go ahead and make 8 double crochet into the circle. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. There you go. So let's count together. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are not counted, so you should have 8 together. These 2, remember, this was just to secure our stitch in place. Okay, once you have 8 stitches, 8 double crochets, pull on this thread to close the space, but don't close it completely, just because it will be easier to work the next round. We'll close that space later. And now just slip stitch into the first double crochet, just this one. Okay, and now we can go ahead and pull on the thread to close that space. Okay, so now go ahead and chain 1. Next, we're gonna be working 4 double crochet into the next stitch from the hook, which is just this one, but we're not gonna complete any of them. We're gonna complete all of the 4 double crochets at the same time. So let me show you how to do that. So yarn over your hook, insert your hook in the next stitch from the hook, so just here, pull through and pull through once. So we're not gonna complete it. Next we're gonna go ahead and yarn over a hook. We're gonna start making our second double crochet and we just pull through once. We're gonna yarn over again and make our third double crochet and pull through once. And now our fourth and our last double crochet and then pull through once. So you should have 5 stitches on your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're gonna yarn over our hook and pull through all 5 stitches, just like that. Next we're gonna chain 1 to secure the ring and then chain 3 more, so in total 4. So we've chained 1, 2, 3 and 4, and we're gonna go ahead and repeat this all around. Okay, so now I'm gonna show you how to do the 4 double crochet all in one stitch again. So yarn over your hook, insert the hook into the next stitch. So this is the first double crochet, second double crochet, third and fourth. But we're not gonna complete them as I showed you in the other one. So you should have 5 stitches on the hook, 1, 2, 3, 5, and now we're gonna pull through in every single one of them to complete them together, and then chain 1 to secure and then chain 3 more. 1, 2, 3. So in other words, 4 chains. It should look something like this. So go on and make 4 double crochets, chain 4 in every single stitch till you get back here. Altogether you should have 8 of those petals all around. So let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so once you have 8, we're gonna slip stitch right here. So not into the space, but into this stitch, okay? Not there, just there. So just insert your hook, pull through, and pull through. So just make a slip. You'll insert the hook here in the space, and if you don't change colors, then you will just use the same yarn that you've been using until now and just pull through and pull through again, just like this. Make a slip stitch. But because I'm actually changing colors, I'm gonna do that with this other yarn. So I'm just gonna insert the hook in the space and pull this yarn through and pull it through just like that. Now before I go on, I'm just gonna tie these two just so they are more secure. Okay, so once you have done that, we're gonna go ahead and into the space here we're gonna work 4 double crochet. So yarn over the hook, insert the hook in the space, and we're gonna make 4 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, and the last one, which is 4. Okay, so just work 4 double crochet into the space. After you have done that, we're gonna work 1 single crochet into the stitch right next to the space. If you can't see properly, just pull this a bit back and right into the first stitch next to the space you're gonna be working 1 single crochet. So just like that, that will give you like small pattern. And we're gonna be continuing the following 4 double crochet into every single space and then 1 single crochet into the stitch right next to the space. So I'll show you that again. Yarn over a hook, one double crochet, 2, 3, and last one. So 4 double crochet and then right into the stitch next to the space work 1 single crochet. Just like that, this will give you those cute petals, and continue to do this all around till you get back to the start. Okay, now I'm right at the end. I've got 1 more space, so again I'll be making 4 double crochets, and 1 single crochet into here, and not here, just can you see how there is a stitch? So just insert the hook, pull through and make 1 single crochet. So that's how your flower should look like at this stage. That's the front and that's the back. So now that you have done that, we can move on to the next step. So okay, so once we have that done, we're gonna go on to the next stitch, just then make a slip stitch. Okay, so this is the next stitch. Just gonna make a slip stitch. Okay, next step, we're gonna go in every single stitch around and make 1 single crochet. So the next stitch is just this one. So 1 single crochet into the next stitch, followed by 1 single crochet in every single stitch all around. make sure you don't skip the stitch between the petals. Okay, so you have to do one single crochet in the stitch between the petals too. Okay, so this is how it should be looking. So continue to make one single crochet in every single stitch till you get back to the end. Okay, so I'm just at the end. I just have to make one single crochet into the stitch between the petals, and I finished this round. Don't be concerned that the flower is not sitting flat, because this will give the, once we do the edge of the flower, will give it more like a 3D effect and will look very nice. Okay, so before we move on, we're just gonna slip stitch into the next stitch, just like that. And now we're gonna go on and make the final round, which is the edge of the, will give the flower a beautiful edge. So in order to do that, yarn over your hook and insert the hook into the next stitch, and we're gonna be making 4 double crochet, but again we're not gonna complete them. That's 2, 3, and 4. You should have 5 stitches on the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we're gonna complete all of them at once. Next, we're gonna insert the hook into the next stitch, and we're gonna pull through, and then we'll pull through the stitch on our hook. And this will give us this gorgeous looking bauble. And we continue to do this all the way around. So again, yarn over your hook and into the next stitch. We're gonna make 4 double crochets, but we're not gonna complete them, as we're gonna complete them all at the same time. 2, 3, and last one, 4. So you'll have 5 stitches on the hook, and then pull through all of them, and then insert the hook into the next stitch, pull through, and then pull through. And this will give you this beautiful edge to the flower. And continue to do this all the way around. Okay, so I'm nearly done with my flower. I just have to make one more bubble. I just have to make one more bubble in here. So again, 4 double crochets. And then pull through all 4, and then my last stitch is just that, and then I'm just gonna put some more yarn. So that's how your flower should look like at the end of this round. So once you have finished, you obviously will just cut your yarn and just pull that through. There you go. This is the final product. So there you go. The flower is actually finished. Of course, you'll go ahead and just sew in your ends, and then you can attach this flower to a hat or jumper, a headband, bag, whatever you may prefer. I just want to show you some that I have also done earlier using different thread. So this is the size for a thicker sort of yarn. This is a large flower, but I want to show you some that I have done earlier with a different sort of yarn. So I'll just put that on the side. So I've done this one. Obviously I still have to wave in the ends. This was done with a much thinner yarn, as you can see. In comparison to this, it's much smaller. So obviously you can do it with different a thinner or a thicker yarn. Again, here is another one. This one was done with, again, with a thinner yarn, but not as thin as this one. So let me just get them all onto the table and then you'll be able to see better. Okay, so now you can see better the flowers that I have done. I have, obviously, this one is the largest one out of all of them, since I've used a thicker yarn and a larger crochet hook. These other ones are pretty much the same size, just different color. And then we have this one, which is the smallest one. I do hope you enjoyed making these flowers. I'll just bring this one so you can see a close-up. And I would like to mention that if you do want to attach this to a hat, I will just sew through these spaces, as that will give you a very nice and clean look. Okay, so I hope you enjoy making these flowers, and looking forward to see you again some other time. Bye bye.